What's up, everybody? It's your boy Vic Papa JT coming at y'all with my top five Super Bowl contenders. Now, I'm doing a top five dark horse Super Bowl contenders. So if your team isn't on this list, then they definitely might be on the other list. Now, I'm not doing this in no order. I'm just listing. So don't get mad if I have a certain team first. I'm not listing them in order. I'm just doing them randomly. So first team I have are the Pittsburgh Steelers. We're the most talented team in the AFC. We have the best players at every position on offense. The defensive side of the ball, we're coming off our best defensive year that we have had in the past couple of seasons. We were third in the NFL in sacks. We had 56. And Big Ben is looking pretty good. He stayed healthy. He stayed upright. Le'Veon Bell is going to be playing all the games this year, even though it might take him a while to get going. This is looking out to be a very good Steelers team. Now I'm going to talk about the team that we can't get past to get to Super Bowl, the New England Patriots. Which, if you don't have the New England Patriots as a Super Bowl contender, then I think you're mentally retarded because Tom Brady and Bill Belichick, the system works. They don't have the best offensive line that they have had in the past couple of years, but they have a good trio of running backs: Sony Michel, Rex Burkhead. They have a lot of guys that can carry the load, so I expect them to run the ball a lot more this year than they have in the past. Now to the NFC, I have the Minnesota Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings are coming off a stellar year. I think they went 13-3 or 14-2. Um, they got demolished by the Eagles, but this team is better than the team they had last year. I don't think they lost anybody noteworthy. They lost their offensive coordinator, Pat Shurmur, but I don't think that would really be a problem. They upgraded at the quarterback position with Kirk Cousins. Now, a lot of people will call Kirk Cousins overrated. I feel he's overrated too, but he's an upgrade from Case Keenum, an overpaid upgrade that is. They had Dalvin Cook coming back. He he was setting the league by storm last year. They have Stephon Diggs, Adam Thielen. On the defense side of the ball, they probably have one of the most stat defenses in the NFL. And they should be in everybody's Super Bowl predictions. Next up, I had the Philadelphia Eagles. I think they might be the most talented team in the NFC simply for the fact because, well, they're pretty much stacked at almost every position: running back, quarterback, wide receiver is pretty stacked. They have Alshon Jeffrey. On the defense side of the ball, they added Michael Bennett from Seattle Seahawks. Um, this team is very stacked, just like the Minnesota Vikings. I'm expecting those two to make it to the NFC Championship again this year. Um, I don't know if I said five, but I'm going to add two more teams, so that should move it to seven. The next up, I have the New Orleans Saints. Now, the Saints probably should have made it to the NFC Championship if it wasn't for that one miraculous play um, when Marcus Williams, who was a very good player, missed that tackle. We're not going to talk about that, but New Orleans Saints have the talent. Drew Brees, he should still be pretty productive in his final years. The offensive line is good. The tandem of Mark Ingram and Alvin Kamara is going to keep the offense turning, and Drew Brees will not have to throw like 40 times, 30 times a game. The defense isn't great, but the secondary is improving. They got Marcus Williams, Marshawn Lattimore. Now Marcus Williams, despite that tackle, he was pretty good player. He had an 85 point something Pro Football Focus grade as a rookie, so he's pretty good despite that one play. They still had Cameron Jordan, their veteran pass rusher. He's still disruptive. My last team that I have are the Atlanta Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons probably had the best offense in the NFC. They're stacked with Julio. They drafted Calvin Ridley. They got Devontae Freeman, Tevin Coleman. The offensive line is good. Matt Ryan is pretty good. The defense side of the ball wasn't how it was last year. Well, the year that they made it to the Super Bowl and they choked. But I feel that young defense is going to show signs of how they were in 2016, and I will consider them a Super Bowl contender. And that's it. So let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, share the video, and subscribe.